Hi everyone, we're going to take a look at Ethereum as it has this kind of merged triangle patterns all collectively creating this kind of hard top here neckline which we need to break above. So let's just recap. So we've had a nice move up to here in the summer of 2025, and since then we've been pulling back, and we are now essentially at support which was established by the resistance levels back in June and May 2025. Now we have this daily 200 EMA. Now I usually use the SMAs typically, but sometimes the EMAs can give you a slightly different perspective, and the daily 200 EMA, this is the daily chart of course, is nice and flush with essentially what is this hard top here, which is part of this ascending triangle, but also part of this symmetrical triangle, which is defining essentially. We've had a breakout of the symmetrical triangle, but not a breakout of the ascending triangle, which is yellow, and now we've come back down into the symmetrical triangle, and we're now out of the ascending triangle, if that makes any sense. Now, so we have a clear definable line to trade off, which is great. So ultimately what the price action needs to do is break above what is essentially around 3,400, between 3,350 and 3,400, a confirmed break like this, ideally surpassing this previous swing high, and then we can look to come in on the flip side, which of course is where my long position tool is at the moment, with a stop loss underneath these patterns to protect ourselves, because of course this is likely where the price action is heading now, this lower diagonal trend line, meaning that it looks like Ethereum could be touching $3,000 in the coming hours and days, given the fact that Bitcoin's had a bit of a retest. But that's not a bad place to come in on, because obviously it's not too shy of this support area. But ultimately, given current market conditions, we do need bullish confirmation before entering a trade. Therefore, just to recap, we want a break above this neckline, this upper triangle resistance line, which is essentially at around 3,350, 3,400. We want to see a break which surpasses this previous swing high. So we've got that additional trend change confirmation. So something like this. And then we look to come in on the flip side in this zone, which is between around 3,500 and again 3,350. That's how we do it. We wait for bullish confirmation. We wait for a strong move which surpasses the previous move downwards. So we've got that confirmation that the trend is changing, because of course we're bottoming out by the looks of it, but we need that confirmation of an upwards move, and then we look to enter on the flip side. Now is not the time to be necessarily front running this particular play, because you could come in here and the price actually could very easily roll over down to here. So if you are looking for a long play, excuse me, I just knocked my mic. If you are looking for a long play, it's either going to be here at around 2,700 to 2,750 if we get a breakdown, or we need to wait for a confirmed break to the upside and then enter on the SR flip. But that's Ethereum.